For Australia's most successful families, wealth isn't just about the numbers on a spreadsheet, is it? It's about legacy, it's about the future. Today, we're going to dive deep into the strategic framework that helps manage all of that, the family office.
So let's start with a really fundamental question, one I want you to actually think about. As your assets have grown, is your life getting simpler, or are you finding yourself kind of bogged down in this ever-growing web of complexity?
And that really gets to the heart of what I call the paradox of success. It's ironic, isn't it? The very thing you've worked so incredibly hard for can bring a whole new set of challenges that are just as demanding as building that wealth in the first place. Because significant wealth isn't just one thing. It's a whole ecosystem, right? You've got investments, ridiculously intricate tax structures, business interests, philanthropic goals, succession planning, and all of it is interconnected. And all of it demands expert attention.
This is exactly where the family office steps in. I want you to think of it less as just another service provider and more like a central command center. It's the strategic hub for your family's entire financial and, yes, even personal world. So what is it really? Well, at its core, a family office is a private advisory service that coordinates everything. Your investments, your tax, legal stuff, even family governance. Its main job? To cut through all that noise and simplify the complexity that comes with success.
Now, they generally come in two main flavors. First, you've got this single family office, or SFO. It's completely bespoke, built for just one family, which gives you ultimate control and privacy. Then, there's the multifamily office, the MFO, which provides these incredible institutional-grade services by pooling resources and costs across several families. That gives you amazing flexibility.
Okay, so the first pillar of value is all about fortifying your financials. This is the engine room. This provides the rock-solid structure and security that really underpins everything else.
And while a family office can handle a huge range of functions, this chart makes it crystal clear. Investment management is the standout. We're talking nearly 90%. That makes it the undeniable centerpiece of their operations. It's the sun that the rest of the planets orbit around.
And this really shows the power of integration. See, instead of getting siloed advice from 5 different people, the family office brings everything under one strategic roof. And in Australia's complex landscape of trusts and self-managed super funds, that is absolutely crucial. It makes sure every decision is aligned, risk is managed centrally, and nothing, absolutely nothing, falls through the cracks.
But look, wealth is about so much more than money. It's about people. It's about purpose. So, let's pivot now to the more personal side of the equation, how a family office can help future-proof your family's legacy and, just as importantly, its harmony. I absolutely love this framework from Mutual Trust. It's such a great way to visualize how a family strategy has to start by defining what truly matters. Is it community impact? Is it about fostering entrepreneurship, family unity? See, financial prosperity isn't the only goal. It's just one part of a much bigger, richer picture. And this is becoming more critical than ever. Just think about this number for a second. 44% of Aussie family offices are now serving 3 or more generations. That is a massive shift, and it just highlights the absolute necessity of having robust, multi-generational planning and governance in place. This quote from Angela Rutherford at Mutual Trust, it just nails it. Success isn't just about having a strategy, it's about the ability to unite around a common purpose. That shared vision, that's the glue that holds everything together for the long term.
So how do you make this tangible? Well, you do it through something called a family charter. It's a formal process, but it's not scary. It starts with discovery, hearing everyone's voice. Then you define that collective legacy. From there, you build a practical framework for governance, creating a living document that's going to guide the family for decades to come. Right, let's switch gears and look at the engine that drives all of this strategy, modern operations. Because a modern family office isn't some cottage industry. It's a sophisticated, professional, and increasingly tech-driven business.
And if you need proof of this shift, look no further. A 5-fold increase in technology use in just 3 years. That's not evolution, my friends. That's a revolution. The pressure to professionalize and to modernize is absolutely immense. And here's what that revolution actually looks like. We are moving away from the old way, manual Excel spreadsheets, which are slow and carry huge key person risk, over to the new way, automated, integrated platforms that deliver real, data-driven insights. It's a night and day difference.
So where is all this heading? Well, while a third of offices are already getting into data aggregation and automated reporting, the big one to watch is generative AI. A massive 45% are already considering how to use it. The future is definitely intelligent.
So why is this operational shift so important? It all comes down to mitigating risk. Over half of family offices say they outsource key functions specifically to reduce key person risk. You know, that danger of relying on one individual's knowledge or that one spreadsheet on their laptop. Professional partners in technology are absolutely essential for de-risking the entire operation.
And professionalizing isn't just about buying fancy software. As Sean Parkin notes here, the true cost is often the human cost, the time your best people are spending on manual tasks. The real goal is to free them up to focus on creating actual value.
Which brings us right back to where we started. After you've navigated all the complexity, fortified the financials, future-proofed the family, and modernized the operations, what is the ultimate return on this whole investment?
Well, it really boils down to these three things. Simplicity, finally having a single clear view of your world. Security, knowing that robust structures are in place to protect your wealth for generations. And most importantly, freedom, the freedom of time and the peace of mind to focus on what truly matters to you.
Because ultimately, a family office isn't just about managing money. It's about engineering a future of opportunity and security. For any family that's facing the complexity of success, now is the perfect time to start this conversation.
You've already built a legacy of wealth. So the real question to leave you with is this: what will be your family's legacy of purpose? Thanks for joining me.